Alrighty, let's jump right into it. Couple things. So this was my biggest issue, and I have a feeling that in the future going forward, this is going to be most people's problems. So Dead Space will not launch if you are running more than, I think, 7 cores. I have an i9 right now, which has, well, more than 7 cores. So this is the command that you need to launch the game with to limit the amount of cores that it's allowed to allocate. Because if it reads that there's more cores than this amount, the game won't function, just straight up won't launch. I'm leaving this in here because I have a feeling as time goes on, CPUs are going to get more and more cores. I could be wrong, but I'm leaving this in here anyway. The other thing we're going to want to look at, let's go ahead and go to our local files here. There are 2 main mods that you're going to need, if you will. So this first one is the Dead Space mouse fix. This has been around for years and years. There's a ton of different ways to access this. You can find it in 2 minutes, and it's very, very small. So you're just going to want to dump this in the same folder that has your exe in it, wherever that is. Again, the easiest way is to just browse local files on Steam. And then also this mod right here. I got this from, I think it was called DX something D. Basically, it's part of a launcher that is supposed to fix like this game and a ton of others. Oh, hold on. Bazite stuttering. I got to figure that out. I just ripped it straight from the website. If you want the file, here we go. It's a DXVK. DXVK. That's what you're going to want to look for. I downloaded the whole thing. I literally just grabbed this one here and extracted it into my Dead Space folder, and it runs flawlessly. This is the FPS limiter. You need an FPS limiter because Dead Space has its physics tied to its FPS. So if you are running above 60 FPS, you're going to experience a lot of instability and a lot of weird physics things happening. The biggest thing, though, is the game becomes unplayable after you grab the plasma cutter. The necromorph that kills the guy will not spawn, and there will be an invisible wall preventing you from progressing. So let's go ahead and boot the game up really quick, just to verify that everything's working. So I'm making this video because a lot of the guides are a little bit outdated. Game's loud. A lot of the guides are a little bit outdated, and it's kind of one of those situations where it's like 30 different people telling you 50 different things. I'm running on Linux, Bazite specifically, if I mentioned that already. Continuing game can cause some issues. I haven't looked into it too much. I'm just taking people's word for it. No data selected. There we go. So we're going to load in real quick. And yep, no input delay. There's no weird physics bugs going on. It might get worse as the game goes on, but the game is very playable. And it looks wonderful. Look at that. Look at all this beautiful lighting. This game still looks good almost 20 years later. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If there's enough demand, I'll make a Google Doc, or a Google folder rather, where I'll post all these files just for convenience sake. But yeah, this is how you get Dead Space 2008 running in 2026. Enjoy!